Alright guys, we're back. On -4. Not bad, we haven't been spotted yet. Which has been impressive, but -4 factory? Oh, we know where armory is. That's intriguing. I probably wouldn't bother. We definitely don't want to go there unless we had, like, Zerov's telly somehow. Otherwise, armory would be cool. Actually, you can't even get into armory and factory without being spotted. You'd have to go there from research if you wanted to go there without getting spotted. But yeah, -4 factory starts to look a lot like research sometimes. I don't know what it is. Just something about the size of the level and the patrol density. So this could be a little interesting. We're at a slight energy deficit with this on. It'd be sweet if we could put this prop shielding on though. But I don't think I want to take anything we have on off, so I'm not going to yet. Okay. Still no interesting arrays. Or I'm sorry, not arrays, schematics. We have the one schematic, which, to be fair, is not an interesting array either. You think most enemies get a class increase here? Yeah, it's probably accurate. You definitely start seeing the higher level behemoths and sentries here. I don't remember when hunters go up. You might see the next tier of programmer here. I don't have all that in my head very well. I should actually learn that better because it's kind of important. Took less time to get through 3/4 of factory than it did getting through mats. I know, right? To be fair, we are kind of just like beelining it through factory, but still. Progs don't upgrade to -3, okay. Turn 8800. How long did we spend on the last floor? I'm kind of curious to see, since we haven't hit any extremes yet. We've been doing pretty good on that. About 500 turns-ish. I think that's how much we spent on like every floor. And we have sealed garrisons early on each floor, so we've been doing pretty good on that, which is nice. Alright, I don't like this corridor. Probably want to try and dig somewhere. Swarmers up there, I don't like that either. This must be a repair station. I see a machinist. I don't think I want to peek down there. Mini drones. Drones aren't that helpful in this run. Okay. Let's get a terminal index. That seems to be very important. Locate traps is grayed out. That's great to see. Have it access main? Not quite yet. So this is probably a door. I need to wait for this guy to get out of the way before I can enter this room. Cool. It's only sec level 1. I'm just gonna ignore that. I've got some terminals to the right. One down here. Where are we in the map? Kind of top left. Without much in this corner at all. We want to head towards these terminals and see if we can find access main and then go from there. probably want to dig up the top here. Looks like it's the best sight lines for us. I think if there was a patrol here, we would have seen it. This hopefully stops here. This looks like a room. I was hoping for a light engine there, but antimatter reactor is definitely not that. Okay, we should be good to peek up here. It's an exit and has no sentries on it. Ooh, a field propulsion array. That's a little tempting. Oh my god, there's our exit right there. I don't think we move far from this at all. That was an antimatter reactor. They're like, they're pretty heavy. Oh, I think the nuclear pulse array was 45. No, it's 40, okay. So this makes us a little slower. But it actually lets us turn on our other prop, which probably kind of evens out the speed, and this gives us a lot more support. Only ITA is 45. I think ITA and then just improved flight unit no, improved flight unit's 40 instead of 35, that's right. Does the array carry it? It might actually. I think we pick up this array so we can carry the prop shielding though. And that gives us a lot of mass. I might even be able to carry the plasma cannon full time. But yeah, makeshift flight is 55. I actually kind of love that makeshift flight is like kind of bad. But also, if you don't mind speed, it has the highest support, doesn't it? It's like support 8. Yeah, we went from speed 29 to speed 30. And we just gained 10 support. Means I can totally equip that. And this. Epic. Backup power 7 is the dream here. Should probably try and repair at this repair station. Let's see if we can go to these terminals and get any value out of them first. Or maybe it does make sense to use the repair station first since we're here and we're gonna have to come back to it. Oh my god. Yep, time to repair that light nuclear core. That was kind of what I was afraid of. Which means I have to sit in this room. It's gonna take a while because it's security level 1. "38 turns isn't that bad, actually. Yeah, backup power 1's kind of bad. It does get us by a little bit while while this is repairing, so I don't actually have to sit here, which is an advantage. Sentry down there, but we can peek. What about here? Play those sight lines, looks okay. Ooh, no energy for that, huh? Alright, I guess we're just gonna go back for that. Dude, structural scanner. Well, I guess it didn't fail us there. Did it reveal that to us as we left? I guess it did. I wonder how that works. Alright, you got some floors to repair, dude. Let's not move in front of the door there. Insufficient energy. How much energy does this use? 24. This is awkward as heck. Oh my god. Oh, I should have waited longer. That was dumb. Okay. Fix that. You can't repair prototypes anymore? Or I guess you never could. I think Scanalyzers told you prototype integrity, which you could use to ID them without actually scanning them. That's what I was thinking of. I actually can't risk clicking on that. How bad would it be if a reinforcement came here from here? Pretty bad. Yikes. Don't think that guy can see us. I was kind of worried about that. Alright. Prototype launcher. Unknown device. Oop, never mind. Play the long sight line here. What is our base rating here? Are we back to 7? We are. So I could actually start pulling potentially some of the stuff we wanted. Locate traps is grayed out here. That's good. Is there anything rating 8 we might want from this terminal? Basically looking at like transmission jammers, cloaking devices. Experimental optical arrays rating 6 prototype. I don't think we're going to be able to pull prototypes that easily, even from level 1 terminals. Oh, an experimental signal interpreter is pretty high value. We should actually start looking for that schematic too. But I don't think we're going to be indirect pulling schematics from security level 2 terminals, so we'll see that for the security level 1 terminals. Which means here, I think we're just going to go for maybe easy botnets. And maybe some enumerate surveillance. Ooh, that's a little closer than I would like. We have the same vision range as them currently. Okay, so this one's security level 1. So let me get like a Trojan botnet and then index fabricators. Actually, let me do an index repair stations? No. I was gonna hunt out, or seek out a level 4 repair station if we could. Or level 4, oh my god, a level 3 repair station. So that we could get the rating 5. Or, what am I saying? I'm just like saying random numbers, not the ones I mean. Backup power 7 is what I was saying, or thinking. Geez. Fabricators aren't necessarily close by, so we might just want to leave this floor soon. Tempted to just peek into this terminal while we're here. I think we can probably... There's a room to the right. Nova Cannon. There's a digging tool. So yeah, how about schematic improved cloaking device? Nice. Schematic experimental signal interpreter. Sweet. And how about schematic advanced hacking suite? Oh, all right. It's too bad that we're not going to get to fab on this floor. It just doesn't look like a good floor for it. I guess we could leave. I've spent 200 turns on this floor. We haven't sealed any garrisons. I think there's a lot of variance in the X-term clock. They could come in the next 50 to 200 turns. I would not be surprised in the slightest. So I think we do want to get off this floor, but it's a shame that research, it becomes a lot harder to fab stuff. So here's an interesting question. Do we prefer research branches to research itself? If we have the opportunity to go into a branch exit? A little concerned about that watcher to the left. We don't like research branches? Why do you say that? It's easy to find their exit, but sometimes they funnel you through one area. A lot more common than regular research floors, and there's only one exit, which is a problem. Oh, and the branches have those little outposts, like where, like you said, can spawn actually in line of sight too. So I guess there's a lot of reasons to not want to do that. I think we just leave here. Probably add 2 more utility slots since I got a few schematics there that we like. Oh, did I forget to pick up something I was repairing? No, did I? No, I think I have all the improved VTOL modules I had. Oh, that's right, I didn't get the chance to actually hack it. Counterpoint micro warp drive? That is a great stealth tool. Reaction control system's actually good for trap avoidance. %12% chance to avoid traps. Oh no, that's dodge chance. Same chance, yeah. Not amazing, but it's better than nothing, and I could equip it if I drop my axe. Or just carry that in my inventory. Okay, I like this. Probably better to keep the cold plasma cannon in inventory. But I think I'm going to be using this to dig more often. This might be a terminal right here. Looks like some kind of machine. Oh, shoot. That was sudden. What are the chances of just coming into this room? Pretty low because we're not jammed anymore. This doesn't look like an amazing spawn already. Oh, this uses a little bit too much energy for our builds currently. A little annoying. This is a little being jammed is a little scary because I opened up this sightline too. I don't really know where these watchers are. I want to get into this room. Oh my god, stop it. Okay. Fine. I'll just walk over there. Okay. So there's a watcher. What's the damage of an axe? 2742. Probably similar chances of breaking these walls as the plasma cannon. I do not like this starting layout at all. These big maze-like corridors are not what I like to see right now. There's a watcher over there. I think we want to try and go to the left. I should be able to play this. If I come out here, I think we can use our optical array to be safe from things to the left. Except for watchers, which we could walk into.
Be formless, shapeless, like water. Now you put water into a cup, it becomes the cup. You put water into a bottle, it becomes the bottle. You put it in a teapot, it becomes the teapot.
Ooh, light particle reactor.
Or it can crash.
It's only 14 mass. Not light enough, huh? Sentry. Are we top left? There's a terminal. Oh, we're bottom left. Right. See if we can make some magic happen on this terminal. What's next on your list of new roguelikes to check out? Well, so I'm usually pretty slow to check out new roguelikes, and I'm not directly answering your question yet. Don't worry, I'll get to the actual next roguelikes. But this is something kind of interesting because I usually like to show stuff off on stream or on like YouTube as like a new video. I don't know. A lot of people we have a lot of fun doing like blind playthroughs, and we even like win a surprisingly high amount of games like on our first try, like Zorbus back in December. We had a lot of fun with. But I want to start doing some like probably like a podcast style thing, and maybe even like, I don't know if I'm actually going to start writing articles, but I am going to be setting up like a website with some guides and stuff, so that's like an option on the table. And I'd like to have more exposure to more roguelikes, so I could talk about comparisons between roguelikes, and especially some of the popular ones that people play. So I think I'm going to start playing a lot more roguelikes without getting that deep into them, and like when I'm not streaming, just so I can like get that exposure to some of these games. Which usually I find a roguelike I like, and then I just like play that a lot until I get like really into games. I'm actually like that with everything, not just roguelikes. But I think I'm going to try and get like some broad exposure to some games. So hopefully I'll be seeing more games soon. But I actually have a list, and it's not exactly in an order. Well, the list probably has like 30 games on it that I want to check out. The ones near the top I have in a rough order. So right now, I have 7 DRLs. I'd like to play some of the good ones from the past few years, since 7 DRL's coming up here soon in March. March 7th, I think. Or 6th, I think, is when it starts. And then March 14th, somewhere around there, is around when the competition will end. And there will be a bunch of new 7 DRLs for us to play. So I thought it would be fun to play some old 7 DRLs and some of my favorites from past years at some point. I also want to check out Doom RL very soon. And that is mostly as a gateway to Jupiter Hell, which I want to play soon. I think Jupiter Hell will probably be seeing a 1.0 at some point this year, so I want to kind of get a feel for that. And The Ground Gives Way is towards the top of my list. Infra Arcana is towards the top of my list. Ivan is something I want to revisit soon. I played Ivan and beat it like every which way almost like 10 years ago. It's actually changed a lot since then. I think it's like a new dungeon and stuff. It's a cool game. I think it'd be fun to play that. again, so that's kind of on my list. Lost Flame is a game I want to check out. It's a newer game. A lot of people probably aren't familiar with it because it's not super popular, but it's got some cool stuff going on. In particular, it has like multi-tile enemies and enemies with like they have like telegraphed attack patterns that like, and they're like AoE attacks. Like a big 3-tile enemy might smash like all 3 tiles in front of it, like an axe cleave or something. There's some cool stuff like that. Some other stuff at the top of my list. I'm looking at Rogue Fable 3, In the House of Silence, which is like a Cthulhian game that's in early access right now. Tangle Deep. I really like the developer for Tangle Deep. He had a fantastic talk, one of the best ones from Rogue like Celebration last year. And yeah, there's just a bunch of other ones here, but nothing that is necessarily going to be at the top of my list above anything else. Hyper Rogue is one I want to check out, so there's a bunch of them. And sorry, I wasn't looking at chat, so I'm going to return here. You've been having fun watching my blind Let's Plays. Cool. Oh, I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, I don't know if you saw the Dawn of the Mashika one I did recently. That was a tough one to do blind, because it's a really complicated game. And I like doing those, but it's tough, like, because you literally don't know what you're getting into. So it's hard to say if a game's going to be good for that format. That was a really tough one. It had like a long tutorial and a lot of stuff. And that one would almost be better to like learn a bit first and then play it. But I think we still had fun with it. And I'm glad I got to do a part 2 of that. We had a lot of fun on part 2. That game is really cool. The blind playthroughs are really good. If I know a developer is going to watch them too. Developers get some excellent feedback from that. And so I know a lot of these developers do end up watching my videos sometimes, so that's pretty cool too. There's a roguelite that a dev contacted me about recently that I want to check out. I can't remember the name of it offhand, but it's like JRPG-ish, or the battles are JRPG-ish, but it's in like a dungeon. It looks really cool. Blind La Mulana. I see a lot of people streaming that game. I don't know what it is. Your Kappa in suggestion makes me think it's not something I should be doing. This terminal should be in a room, and it doesn't look like there's sentries in here, so I think we're gonna go up. Oh, it's a Metroidvania? That's cool. I like Metroidvanias. It's really good. It's just really super difficult. Oh, and outside of like traditional roguelikes, I'd love to play more Splunky 2. I only played it that one time on stream, like weeks and weeks ago, because some people really wanted to watch me play it for the first time, just because it's a masochistic thing. It's a pretty hard game. But I actually enjoyed it a lot, and I actually watched a lot of Splunky 2 streams and stuff, and I think it's a really neat looking game, so I'd like to play that more. And I'm really into the Hades right now, and I'd like to play that a lot more. And I actually would like to stream Hades sometime. I might stream a little bit of Hades tomorrow. That could be fun. Depending on how long this run goes, I might even, if we have time, cap off this stream today with a Hades run or two if we don't have time for another Cogmind run or anything. Yeah, Hades is really good. I've really been enjoying it. I actually I've been playing around at Hades to warm up for my streams. It's a weird warm up to play like Cogmind or stuff too, but I found sometimes I need to just get used to sitting in front of a computer, basically. So I've been playing around at Hades sometimes. I had a fun run earlier today. Dude, 30% machine index looks pretty sweet here. Ooh, I don't think we can hit that again though. There is locate traps on here, which is concerning. That terminal probably belongs to this dude. Ooh. This is the only way out of this part of the map. Unless there's like a room right here. Okay, I'm concerned about this operator hanging out in this room too long, so I think we need to get out into this area. And hopefully that watcher goes away. We are definitely going to see exterms here if we get locked into some of these areas waiting for watchers and patrols to move, which is a big concern in research. Our flight run, the last run we did, that gave us serious problems. What the heck is this ARC doing? Well, our sensors are actually longer range than the ARC, which is pretty sweet. I kind of want to poke my head out here. Let's check up here with sensors real quick. Alright, we should be good. Sensors tie ARC? I thought they were Vision 12. Are they 14? That might be right, actually. Oh my god, there's a sentry in that room too. I see. Dude, this operator. If he comes far down here, we could probably sneak out this way. I need to get out of this corner. This is brutal. I don't like that ARC being near this door either. That ARC might actually cut through here on the way up, which is concerning. Should probably sit down here while waiting for this guy to move. Okay, I think he's coming back into this room. I hope so. Crushers have 12, okay. And what, operators have 14 range, right? What's this guy doing? Oh. Okay, the ARC shouldn't come in here. Because there's no path. I don't think I have time to dig. Actually, I might be able to. I wonder if it's the safest thing to do just in case he goes up here. If he doesn't enter the room, then the players are going in this corner. I can't completely guarantee that he won't come into this room, but I think these guys, this guy's probably on a patrol route that goes from here to wherever here he just went. And since there's no path through this room, he should just go by the way he came. I don't know, sometimes they do weird things. It'd be awkward if he popped in here. This corner should be just as safe, even if he stepped in this tile. So I'm gonna go here and try and dig out that way. I think that's like the best of both worlds. Oh my god. I think we can dodge him still. Gonna be close. This is where you wish you had cold butt units. Oh my god. Now, can I get away before he comes out of that hole? Oh, we can dig through here now. Okay, actually we can just walk around. Okay, whew. This was some... some tight stealth. could have been that your dig opened up a path for the arc to go through the room. It could have, but this one got fixed. I wonder if he still wanted to pathfind through here. Like, that's probably what happened. I bet he hit this side of his patrol route. I don't know how often it updates. He might have wanted to go through here and not realize that it was sealed up yet. But usually they have like full intel of the dungeon structure and will go around anyways. But maybe it's more discreet how they actually get updates on their pathing. But like, if someone's blocked by like another unit, usually they reroute like immediately. So I'm not 100% sure how that AI works, but I think he did want to go through that somehow. And something just shut this door. What's out here? Bunch of serfs. Patrol route only changes once they reach a destination. So it probably paths through here. And once he hits this wall, he gets an update. Yeah. When I opened this up, he was guaranteed to go through there. As long as this stayed open. I knew that at least. Because he's patrolling between here and here. So instead of going around here, they will take a shorter path. Let's stick to the right here. I want to try and get away from this big corridor of death. This is a risky jump. There's a watcher up here somewhere. There it is. I can actually get out of here. This looks like it could be a fabricator or something, couldn't it? Oh, you were talking about this dig? Oh, that's a good point. You might be right about that hex pointer. Because I did open that up. You're absolutely... You are right about that. He might have been going past until I opened that up. That's a good point. Yeah, I do think there's more likely to be a regular machine. I forget if this tile can be on fabricators or repair stations. I can't really get unjammed from this room, can I? This is sketchy. Do I risk digging into this room? Oh, this guy's going away. Alright. Oh, that is a fabricator. Oh, we should totally try and use that. We have some good schematics now. There's a garrison up here too. Oh, we got spotted! Oh, the streak ends! I got greedy. I had a feeling we would get jammed in research. I think it's pretty incredible that we made it through 4 floors without getting spotted. Damn. I was wondering how long we could keep that up. Dude, having a sentry on our tail in this crazy corner of... At least we're out of that corner. Is bad, though. That guy's going to be on us for a while. This is why we need an ECM suite for those misplays. That was our first spot so far, hex pointer. Starting from factory, we're not... Materials is too RNG. Damn, this garrison's guarded by, as well. I wanted to seal that. Oof. Okay. Well... It is what it is. Dude, how many core analyzers have we seen this run? Where do we want to go? This is another big open area we kind of want to avoid. Looks like there might be a room. It could potentially be a 4-tile dig. That way. There's a chance there's like a dead end over here. Although, with this space, this has to open up to a corridor or another room. Probably a room that opens up into this space. I think we want to go to the left. while we're dealing with this sentry. We could get... I'd rather stay to these tight, small corridors and rooms than these big corridors. Especially with all of these green bots coming through. This might be like one of the only ways through, which means there could be a lot of patrols there as well. And this is good intel coming this way. God, that fabricator's off limits. I shouldn't have gone there. I thought I had that intel from the sensors earlier, but I guess I didn't. And I don't think this... I wonder if I did have this on my, my terrain scanning intel yet. Because I thought about it I was going in there, but it looked like there wasn't one there, but maybe I just wasn't paying attention. I did kind of rush it in there. Oh, I can look in here, actually. Where's this next watcher at? Ooh. Is this level 3? Heck yeah, it is. Oh, that feels good. We get more? Heck yeah. I got a backup laser too. Alright, we definitely want a backup of that. Can't believe we still don't know what this flight unit is. Wonder if it's time to drop the axe. Although it's a little concerning that my plasma cannon's damaged. Axe is probably droppable. I can actually carry it. No, I can't quite carry the axe. I don't think the scanalyzer was guarded. We didn't see anything on our sensors, at least. So we could potentially go down there. Maybe I drop an improved VTOL module for now. Take that. Got this backup power. Okay, both ARCs are going away. That's good. Okay, the sight lines there. Biomech wings. Those are rare. I'm surprised we found one of those. I don't know if I'm gonna fab these, but they're kind of cool. Actually, are these even that good anymore? 6 support and like the same upkeep as like every other flight unit. How does this compare to like my improved VTOLs? Just +1 support and slower. Basically, oh, they have the reduced coverage, which is nice. Carried a faulty prototype for what, 3 floors? Yeah. Indeed we did. That's why I didn't want to rely on that. For, a backup. Okay, well, that does mean I can go grab this again. Just a wee behemoth. Would have broken the sensor rate and instantly ruined the run. Yeah, for real. Firing the terminal. This room doesn't look like it has a sentry. There's a fabricator. Oh, train scan processors do stack. I can't believe I haven't been picking those up. Should we go over here? I completely forgot about that. That's a good call. I don't think I can actually get here because of that sentry. He's got to be like over here by now. But yeah, you're right. I should be just throwing those on. They're pretty common. We'll probably see more. That is a great point. You normally don't want to stack them. Oh, there's a base cloaking device. It's better than nothing? And we could probably even support it now that we have backup power 7. Force Lance is a huge upgrade over the axe, I think. Oh yeah. Dude, look at this room. Alright, we're a little negative here. So this reduces sight range by 2, which actually makes us outrange watchers, which is kind of cool. What's the weight of this? Oh, mass 8? That's a big downside. We already do outrange watchers at this depth. Oh, they're still 18, aren't they? Or no, they're 20. And then on access, they become 22. I don't remember where the top ones come. Top watcher is only 20. Okay. For some reason I thought they were 22. I guess they go 18 and then 20, right? So we had 22 range, and now everything else has -2 to see us, which is pretty sweet. Or if we can use this fabricator. Yeah, that corridor was a little sketchy. I have this choke point at least. Oh, oh man, that is such a bad spot for that behemoth to be in. There's like a nice terminal and a bunch of flight units. What's that? Oh, I guess I haven't equipped biomechanical wings. I think they're bad on normal flight runs. They'd be okay on this run. This room could have a sentry. We do want to stack terrain scanning because of the sentries, actually. Or can I see this room? I can mostly see it. No, there can't be a sentry here because it'd have to have a bump out. Oh, come on. There's nothing there. Okay. Playing around these grunts is a little awkward. There's C going. That one's coming down. Oh shoot, this one's coming back around. Think I can outrun it? Oh, maybe not. I think cloaking device just saved us. It totally did. Oh man, based cloaking device. That was a clutch find. Dude, where's that sentry at? I don't want to go out in this corridor because he's probably in there somewhere. I think we should be safe down here. He's on this corridor. Maybe he went back home. Yeah, let's equip more of these. Later reaction control system. Yeah, we should get some more matter soon. Nice. God, do we want to try and go double array? We're about to evolve a power slot next floor. We're going to sustain all these utilities. Cloaking devices are a little hungry. A little power hungry there. I just need to recharge a bit. What was over here? Wasn't there something? Did I just leave because of the sentry, probably? That terminal is nice looking. Oh shoot, not the cloaking device. I waited a few turns there, hoping the structural scanner would see traps. Structural scanner is failing us a bit. Not gonna lie. Oh, I should have killed that recycler too. I guess when you're on flight, structural scanner isn't amazing at finding traps. Uh-oh. There's a watcher above us somewhere. And hunters. Dude, I don't like using all my energy on this. Watcher down. Ooh. I don't know where those hunters are going. Just step back in case there's a green bot. Oh no! Another spot! I forgot. Damn, I'm throwing on this floor. I mean, research was always going to be like exponentially harder than the last floors, but... Damn. Well, I wonder what this area is looking like now. Shoot, there's another watcher. Actually... Am I just supposed to cut through here now? It's gonna be hard to get out of here. But I really want this access seal. Juke the ARC. Was that about to go back into the garrison? No, I think that's just a coincidence. Okay, let's see if we can get out of here through here again. Looks like the ARC left. I think I gotta go into this room. I don't feel safe going out here. Shoot. We've only seen one, well, 2 terminals this whole time. I wonder if we can get to this to recall. At least we still this garrison, so they're not on top of us. Alright, I think this is probably a good risk to try and... Come on, dude. No energy. Can't even get out of here. Oh my god. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That dude's really close to being able to see me. So if he can only see from his top left tile, does that mean his vision's blocked on this line by this corner piece? That can't be right, could it? Because then they could only like see down. Like, they'd be really hampered in these little cubby holes. This looks like a terminal too. I'd love to just run out here real quick and see if we could hit that though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I feel like he should definitely be able to see us if I go that way. If I dig through here, we're looking better, but there's no way I'm gonna get there with all these engineers. I think I gotta try and go to this terminal. The thing is, I think there's a chance we could get out of here. I'm just not sure. And I don't want to risk the spot. Can I risk going down here? I just don't have the energy to fire my cannon. It's just a recycling unit. Maybe I can go around the top? This is starting to get really sketchy though. Oh my god. Well, there's a terminal. That's a branch stair. Most likely. You don't really see normal stairs in there. So that either goes to quarantine or testing. Which I do seriously wonder if we're better off in there than out here. I think at this point hacking suite's the most valuable thing we can do. Not gonna happen though. Recall exterms at all cost. Oh my god. 5%. Looks like a room. That sentry is guarding this room. We try to sneak down there? We might be able to now. I need to turn off this cloaking device a bit. Really? Things moving so slow too. I don't think I have time to wait for him to move. I gotta abandon this terminal probably. Or at least leave and come back. There's an impulse thruster array. I am really tempted to pick that up. Because we'll have an energy surplus with that. Actually, will we? 1.5 per move? Actually, no, we're going to be worse on energy with that. No, that's the active upkeep. Per move is always 1.5. So this should actually help. Oh yeah. A little bit slower. But energy surplus is definitely nice, and we have a lot of support. Okay, here's the programmers. Shoot. Probably not the best time to slow down, actually. I think I'm running to the stairs. No. This is such a troll layout. Oh my god. Terminal blocked. Now this stair is blocked. And I just slowed down from like 30 to 39. Which means this master is going to catch up with us. There's another secret path right here. Thing is, if I dig, we probably get seen by this guy. Not quite yet. 400 time units, 4 prog moves. Yeah, exactly. Is there value in weapon cyclers and charting computers just for digging? Dude, what if we get a recall on this? Direct? No. We're about to get spotted. Yep. Damn. Dude, look how much of research we've explored already. I guess we just did a lot of that on this stint. So 3 spots so far, and actually he just told his friends that's like 5. We're getting wrecked on this floor. Was it that had half of an R explored with no exits found? I think everyone's had that experience. I think Aomika showed a screenshot of that recently, though. Another ITA. I'm gonna leave that on the ground. Prototype device is intriguing. Probably not worth picking up with the amount of inventory space we have. I'm gonna Cogminder that real quick. That could be experimental cloaking. I think that's 9 star though. So it's very unlikely. It could be experimental sensors. Or terrain scanning. That is not that unlikely. Or transmission jammer. It's probably worth picking up. Yeah, it can be a million things. I don't know if it's worth picking up while I'm being chased, though. Do we have to find a place to fight these guys? We're gonna get into a bad spot if I just keep running blindly. We're either gonna hit by a trap, or we're gonna run into like a patrol or sentries and get stopped in an area that we don't want to be in. There's nowhere near us that we actually want to fight them in either, though. Yeah, we would use the lance. I don't want to fight him here. We need a room with one entrance. We're gonna get wrecked if we fight them here, potentially. There's so much variance when you're using just one lance fighting these guys. So I think I need to cut down here and try to dip into one of these single rooms. So we don't want to get pincered. It's not the mass support. I don't want to get hit by two guys at once. We can actually go overweight. That's not an issue at all. There's a watcher there too. We could also lose them at this point, which is interesting. This is clear. Do I just go for the exit? I can either go for the exit or fight them here. I'm inclined to get off of this floor. This floor sucks. And actually, the entire floor funnels through this area, which means this area is going to be very hard to get through. And there's a behemoth in part of it, and at least one watcher patrol route. I think we have to leave this floor. That guy was right around the freaking corner. Oh, man. And he just alerted that whole freaking patrol. We got so many spots on this floor. I just need to run. That watcher was so unlucky. Because we had good vision with our optical array. For him to be right there at that time was like really unfortunate. And not only the watcher, but we couldn't back up the two tiles before he could see us, and there was a patrol right there for him to alert. That was nasty. Alright. Well, I like how predictable research branches are. And actually, is there any quarantine loot that we could use? No, Hackwer would be testing. I don't think there's actually like anything useful in quarantine. SB is good armor for traps. Yeah, we can actually equip SB too. Is that the subatomic replicator? What do we SR? I feel like we have to take that. Oh my god, we're probably gonna end up replicating something dumb this run. Like a backup power 7 or something. Can this terminal be used? No. This is like a little repair station, it looks like. Okay. Oh! So I can either go to the upper right and wait for these guys to move, or I can make a bolt for it south. I think we wait to see what these guys do. Oh my god, are they actually coming this way? Where are they? Can I... Okay. Ooh. All right. I want to use this terminal from the back. I think we're in an okay spot for that. I don't know if there's something down here, but it's probably not incredibly likely. Maybe we just watch for this, wait for this watcher to go by. Oh, was that an operator? What the heck? We try and go around the other way? I'd like to get closer to the right and not the left, though. Dude, watchers take so freaking long to move. Look at all these terminals, though. This stupid watcher. Oh my god, well... Not a lot we can do from right here anyways. So we may as well check this out in the meantime. Dude. Energy is still problematic. I think we need to get more energy just so I can dig. We can definitely support it now. Although I'd like to transition away from these arrays. They're a little too slow. Phaser director. There's a battery. I think that has value just for digging. Here's the containment pod chamber. This looks like it could be a terminal. Double cooling is interesting. I think this map is hard to play around with this build with Q-Guard, potentially. Although with optical array, maybe not. That also tells us where the exit is. Actually, we could probably get out before the Q guards spawn. It also funnels every enemy to the exit, which we probably don't want. I think we try not to play with those. It's definitely intriguing. At least one is good. That's true, because the things that leave from one aren't things that spot us. It means we don't run into digging issues with researchers. And it tells us where the exit probably is. I like the idea of breaking one. I think Q-Guard can spawn from garrisons. I'm not 100% sure. Actually, don't they all camp the exit too? With like a high sec setup? Or at least one usually stops on the exit. Okay, exit seems to be lower, right? Okay, that's good to know, actually. I mean, we do try to cut through here. Oh my god, an experimental signal interpreter. That is clutch. Dude, that was a fast set of programmers. Wait, so the grunts are in there. Dude. At least I have 2 more transcan processors. I guess you can have that one. One guy camps the exit. Yeah, I want to avoid that. Thank you. Locate traps. Oof. What else do I want from this? Trojan botnet is intriguing. So our enumerate... all the enumerates are actually kind of intriguing here as well. Alright, we're not gonna get anything. We're gonna try for the patrols. Energy filter. Oh my god, a system shield? Aqua, yes please. Alright, play the sight lines. There's that weapon cycler. It's only mass 1, that actually feels pretty good. Can I fit it into this build somehow? I have to remove like a train scan process. I don't know if it's actually worth it. I think I actually want to keep running the sightlines here instead of hiding in rooms. Okay, that's good to know. So that guy has 12 vision to me. I can actually move like 10 tiles. Is that right? Are we getting Sigbro? Yeah, that's a way to keep a you know, low alert, not get noticed. No spot SW run? That does seem pretty spicy. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, that guy's sight range kind of sucks. Do we... Ooh, why are they all system shields? I don't think we want 2 system shields. I assume it counts as spotting if allies get spotted. Oh, and this is a troll machine. This guy's gonna be annoying. I wonder if we're okay up here. Although that patrol was annoying. You think this is a thing? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Well, we just proved it, so. I think I've seen that before, though. Okay. Oh. Hold up. Dude, another system shield. We just found like 5 system shields. What is that? Is that regen? Could that spawn? Oh, it's probably Centrium. Regen would be 8 mass. Oh yeah, phase armor. Perfect. What is that grunt doing? What? Hello? There's no fabricators here. He's doing his best. Well, it's not good enough. Nah, he's doing fine. I'm actually don't know what he's doing though. There's not a lot we can do here. I would like a trap location. 0%. Alright. Oh my, was I jammed this whole time? Or CRM. Dude, teleporters. Dude, some skilled tellies are interesting. Oh, I'm glad we went this way. Telly seems like a good way to get spotted. This is a nice little AA pocket. The two... I think this one's guaranteed. This one isn't. But this one's like almost always here. To the extent where it feels bad when you don't see this thing. Do we CRM? I don't know if there's really any value to it. What does it grant us? It's mostly good for finding alien artifacts and having assembled spawn your low core. We can just see what AAs we missed. That's true. We actually almost full explored Q. We just missed the corner that had all the freaking terminals. Did we get spotted by anything here? I don't think we did, right? This is actually pretty clean, even with the X-term and everything. Well, that X-term could have gone really bad. Alright, I think I'm gonna evolve backup power. Or another slot for backup power. And... we don't need utility slots? I mean, more hackware would be nice if we saw it. Yeah, it's exactly what I was thinking, Aomika. That one prop would probably make us a lot faster, and we'd be able to support it with double backup power. Because we'd be at, what do we have, 45, 40... This would be 35. We'd be down to 34 speed with one prop with an improved VTOL module. I like that. I think we do that. You know, cold propulsion would be really good on this build, because we don't have to move fast all the time, but at certain points we do want to move fast, like when exterms show up. We need to find some cold propulsion. So I'm going to have a 1 power, 1 propulsion. The terminal right there. Hopefully there's no operator. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I can actually scout this for operators for free. I'm gonna do first. Cool. Oh, we have so much energy. This feels pretty good. It's terminal right there. Locate traps. We should grab that. We gotta go straight for index terminals and access main. Oh, so clutch, so clutch. Trojan botnet. And how about Trojan operators? I feel a little better with this advanced system shield. That advanced system shield is actually clutch right there. We got a lot more mileage out of that terminal. Where are the exits at? Oh my god, they're all at the bottom of the map! What is this layout? Oh my god. Are you kidding me? We're literally at the top of the map and all 3 exits are at the bottom. Did we try to go through testing again? I'm gonna pull branch exits. This is so bad. There's no way we get down there without running into some real like research BS. Oh my god. Let's try to hit up this terminal. Locate traps again. I think that was the same traps, that's fine though. What is access branch is probably bad. 20%. We might be able to do one more, but I think there's a chance we lose it. I'm not gonna take that chance. Behemoth guarding the fabricator. Machine is this. Scanalyzer. Doesn't look like there's a sentry here. Doesn't look like there can be either. Structural scanner, just for knowing all the doors, secret doors, has been really clutch. Direct recall exterms is kind of valuable, although we're probably going to move out of this corner very quickly. That's the thing, since we're not like fabbing much. Like, unlike their fabbing runs, we don't really hang around one terminal, so it's not always great or that useful to leave recall exterms on, especially when it's like this early. After like 100 or 200 turns have passed, it is pretty valuable, I think. Let's go for the access branch again. Okay, testing is really close, actually. It might be better to go through testing than to go through this map. As bad as testing could be. Which is saying something. I think we might want to do another trap location here. No traps, that's good. The index fabs. Not that close. I read the coordinates backwards. I thought it was going to be like over here somewhere. Maintenance status direct. That actually probably would have been pretty solid. Because we would have seen some of the paths. Well, we get an option to hop off into a testing branch if we want. This looks like the prefab. Wait, no. Testing doesn't have prefabs. There is a lot of dead space here. I'm just gonna start going down, maybe close to this area. Although if we make it this far, we're gonna want to try and just get to one of these exits. Well, this level sucks. Let's see how we do. There's a fabricator. How many behemoths are guarding it, do you think? Yep. Grunt to the south. And escorts is going to be moving slow as heck. Is there something in the scanalyzer room? I wonder if I can dip around this way. There's probably a... Oops. Probably a watcher over here. Or two. Alright, let's hold off on that. Yeah, they're actually going away fairly quickly. Interesting. Nice to use that terminal, but we know those guys are in there. I think we want to split off into one of these two rooms just so we can, like, see more stockpiles. If I could get some better hackware, we'd be doing a lot. They're heading for the fab? Oh, you mean to try and get to the terminal? Oh yeah, if they're just cutting out here. Let me come in from this room. We're jammed. You know what else is cool about the structural scanner is I won't accidentally open a secret door either. Okay, guarded by a sentry, and there's hunters there. This room looked safe. For that watcher to go by. Oh, there's another one jamming me from the south. Oh, stasis canceller. I actually had that on my list. I think we do carry that. Another item that my brain doesn't even register. No, I agree with that. I actually had that on my list of... There's only so many items that are useful on this type of run, and that was one that I picked out. Because I made a list just so I knew the ratings for pulling schematics and stuff. You're absolutely right. Okay, we probably just stay away from the right. It'd be really annoying trying to navigate watchers like that. Okay. Matter refill. There's not a lot of terminals here, so we want to move kind of fast. This area is okay. These watchers are hell. Getting awfully close to that testing exit. Oh, do I take this over the cooled plasma? What are access walls? Does anyone know off the top of their head? I don't remember. Our plasma cannon's getting sketchy. 35. Athros, thank you so much. 17 months, that's awesome. Yeah, happy Saturday to you. I hope your Saturday has been well so far. I think this is worth it, even though it's going to be annoying to use. Just for guaranteed wall digs. What's the mass difference here? I don't want to overload the plasma cannon. That's really dangerous on this build. That's much heavier. I can't leave that equipped. I guess I can leave this one on for now, then. Hey, what up, 4-Bit Friday? How you been, man? Hey, do you have any 7DRL plans? I was gonna start going through some of my favorites recently, which definitely meant checking out Atkatha again. I'm a little concerned about a Watcher being over here. We just go for it, though. You have an idea, but not sure if you'll have time. Yeah, that's always the tough part, huh? Well, if you do find time, I do look forward to checking out whatever you do. I definitely look forward to 7DRL in general. I've only gotten into 7DRL the past couple of years, but I have had a blast with it. So many cool games and ideas. You think because of the cloak you get Watcher blocked before they can see you? That's probably accurate. Probably your favorite game jam. Oh, that's really cool to hear. Well, here's testing. We could leave. Let's check out these terminals, and God, access feels so far away, but also it's so close versus having to do a testing map. So I think we should at least explore what's going on here. Okay, well that's a thing. So is that a garrison? It looks like some people just tuned in. We're playing a stealth challenge run in Cogmind right now. Normally you can lean into sensors really heavily, so we're only using the lowest tier sensors, which are actually shorter than your vision range. So they only allow us to see things through walls, but enemies will see us before we can see them if we only use sensors. Which means we have to use the full stealth kit, which you normally don't have to do when you're playing stealth in Cogmind. And I've found that to be much more interesting for stealth gameplay. It's been a lot of fun. And also sensors on the upper end got nerfed a bit. So this is also like a test to see how required long-range sensors are for doing stealth. And I think we've, to an extent, proven that they're not completely necessary. I mean, we got spotted a bunch on the last floor, but our build actually wasn't put in danger. Like, just being spotted on a normal run isn't that big of a deal, although we're intentionally trying not to get spotted this run. Oof, those guys are coming in here. We're gonna take a while to get out. I think we need to go back out here and try to get around if we can. Puts us near those Watchers. We always have this exit here, too, we could take. One of the issues, if you're fabbing extended junk, you don't have a ton of spare inventory for other stealth utils. Yeah, I'm not even thinking about just for fabbing builds, because that's absolutely true. Although, playing my last fabbing run with the no stack, you're kind of forced to equip stuff, although I guess you want to equip stuff that you'd be using endgame anyways. But I think with experimental or long-range sensors and a transmission jammer, you could do a lot of work. And then you end up using terrain scanning earlier, I think, on fabbing builds because you don't have room in your inventory for to carry a lot of stuff, so you just equip it, and that is an endgame item that you'd equip, you'd carry anyways. But you might be looking at also using like an optical array that you weren't using previously, or a cloaking device which you weren't using previously, which seems okay. This is sketchy, but what choice do we have? Okay, there's a hacking suite. It's another big nerf. I'm almost a little concerned that the combination of all these nerfs that are trying to get applied at once is going to have like almost too much of an effect on certain playstyles. Like the whatever machine hacking nerfs are coming is probably going to be pretty brutal across the board. I'm really curious to see how that impacts things. If we get like a machine hacking nerf and like a fabricator nerf, like it might be a little too much. We might have to start scaling back in certain areas. But a lot of the nerfs, and not even just in isolation, but the ones we've seen so far, and I don't even want to call them nerfs, they're more of overhauls at this point. Some good and some bad. They're mostly nerfs to endgame builds. I think they've been okay. Alright, well, we at least carry this for now. Another hacking suite, I think, helps us a lot. Machine hacking has a lot of room for more gameplay depth too. Yeah, that's true. We could see an interesting machine hacking overhaul. I think I can do this. Ooh, this is some sketchy area. Oh, I didn't pick up the stasis canceller. I think there were watchers guarding it, right? There was some reason I didn't go over there. I'm gonna break the wall to my right and try to dig into the room once I get here. Because I don't know if there's more stasis traps down here. Structural scanner, you failed me. Yeah, machine hacking is pretty complicated, but it's a pretty cool game system on its own right. So I don't think reducing how complicated it is completely necessary on its own. Although some of the stuff with like Trojans and how they're pretty opaque to new players doesn't always feel great. I think maybe the whole Trojan, some of the indirect hacks could get changed a lot, so that maybe they have they're used in a different way. And some of the way that alert works and map gen and exits and how many ways there are to reduce alert and find exits make machines pretty important to a lot of builds. And I do have concerns that if they are nerfed in some ways, it makes like things more swingy in a way that might not always be great. A lot like more variance. So I think if that happens, then we might want to see other things changed. But I don't know. I'm just like speculating a lot right here. What do we want from this? It has direct fab index, but I think we want to get through this floor as fast as possible. We're actually getting pretty close to this exit. Probably trap layouts. In case we have to run back through the stasis trap room. Oh, we do have direct recall X terms, and we're... Ooh. Thank you for pointing that out. We leave this up for recall X terms. It's in a nice central location, and we might actually start needing that soon. a normal Nova Cannon better than... Wait, here it is. It's less heat. It still breaks access doors. It's less mass. I think we do want the normal Nova Cannon over this. Another stasis canceller? Wait, where'd you see one? To the right? Oh, I didn't see that. You know, I think I did see that for a second, and then I... How did I miss that? I do really just not see those, because they're bad most runs. Oh, here's the exit. We want to approach this from a long sight line. Oh my god. This corridor was clear, but who knows what it will be once this watcher passes. Yeah, there was another one up north. Right here. How did I miss this? Oh, this had the escort with the grunts coming through. That's why I had to pull back. Maybe I try to cut through these rooms. There's a sentry there. Actually, I can do this. Which avoids... It lets me know if there's a sentry here before I have to put eyes on it. We want the VTOL module for speed. Yeah, only run we want stasis cancelers and we can't get it. Too funny. And what are we evolving next floor? 2 more util slots? Is that kind of what we're looking at? Get this hacking suite on. Oh my god, do I dupe the hacking suite? That could be so clutch on access. I was actually hoping to duplicate the structural scanners for the memes, but a hacking suite's actually pretty good here. Dupe a stasis canceller? Oh my god. No sentry. Oh, let's get out of here. Stasis cancelers do stack? Oh, there is value to that then. That's funny. Wait, so do I actually want to dupe a hacking suite? Because if I do, it's technically better to do that here instead of spending turns on access, but we probably want to wait till we actually see a machine. I think I just go and we figure it out. Leave our options open. I want to definitely go 2 utility slots here. Oh my god, what is this starting area? I've never started in an area that looked quite like this. Like open on all sides. I have never seen this before. I feel like there's some kind of map or like room that requires an entrance around us. That like forced one of these corridors. Like there's some really interesting map gen quirk going on. Which almost makes me wonder if like one of the exits is near us, and that's like forcing a path or something. It could be a cycler. The last 2 times I've been on Axis, I've spawned it within sight of the cycler door, which is interesting. For some reason, I have a feeling that the command exit is like right up here. Hey, did we just play through an entire research floor without getting spotted once? I was feeling like, After that first research floor, that it was going to be really hard to get through research without getting spotted, but that was actually really impressive. Command no spot, additional spice. Can you sneak through the back, if you can dig through the reinforced barriers, the back of the surface exit without getting seen? Probably not, right? Research variance is definitely high, but that was actually a terrible layout as well. We had to go from one side of the map to the other. I think that was... Fortunately, we didn't get like funneled through a single choke point, which is very possible and what happened to us on the first map. But as far as like a test of getting through research, there was high watcher levels and all the other stuff you never want to see. I think that was pretty good. I'm gonna try and get into this room. I don't like where we're at. Although, being in these long corridors with our sensor or optical ray is pretty nice. The pavements are probably too close. Even with like cloaking, I'm curious. Alright, we want to find a terminal ASAP. I kind of want to play these sight lines. If we go up until we find a terminal, this could be a terminal too. This almost certainly is a terminal. It doesn't actually connect to any of these sides. It could connect this way. This room is sketchy though. With our long sight lines, this is not bad. Ugh. Alright, not going that way. Ooh, structural scanner. Not always terrible. The seal doesn't open up from the back. Oh, so there's the shell block vision? That definitely is good. Huh. Command has too much RNG with the phase generator, though. Which means we don't even get to use our sensors. And since I'm not playing with Trojan Track, that makes things tough. There's a terminal. Swarmer's too close, it looks like. This looks like a fabricator or repair station. I wonder if I can dip around to this terminal. There's a cycler. Maybe that is what generated this corridor. Like, it looks very feasible that this normally stopped here. I don't know. It's hard to think too much about the level gen without being Kazrati. Huh. Good call, Yomika. So that actually is kind of viable. You need something to dig with, which we don't really have. I mean, we can probably enhance force lance. I don't know. Maybe not. It'd be kind of unlikely. I think we try to get to this terminal. Yeah, SB would help. It's unlikely that anything's here. These two tile corridors are very promising. We might be pretty close to the surface exit too. I should probably go through this room and approach the... Oh shoot. How did I miss that? I'm an idiot. I gotta pay attention. But yeah, this is what I was concerned about here. I wanted to approach this from a long sight line. Wait, can you even see me though? 16 tiles away. Hey, we got cloaking devices. I shut this down. Dude, I'm duping a hacking suite. It is time. I probably take off like... I actually like having all these terrain scan processors. Because even at our flight speed, we can see things. I wonder if the Beta 11 test build... The stats probably don't get into our endgame stats, do they? Or like the Beta 10 stats, so we're not going to get hacking suite duplications, unfortunately. I was going to start replicating like only structural scanners to try and skew the stats there for the next beta. But I guess it's not going to happen now that I'm probably mostly playing on Beta 11. It'd be a fun way to up the difficulty by not using structural scanner, or not structural scanners, but not using subatomic replicators seriously too. Alright, what do I take off for this? The ballsy play is to take off prop shielding. The correct play is probably to remove terrain scan processor. Or structural scanner, but probably a terrain scan processor. I started a small storage unit. Remove prop and utility shielding, stack hacking suite, and another structural scanner. Oh shoot, that's not what I wanted. Good thing that didn't waste our hack. But there are sentry and hunter couplers in there if we wanted to know. Oof. Oh, that recall exterm is juicy, but we're probably leaving this area, not coming back. It looks like a dead end. Do I just start rolling for access mains? It might be hard on level 3 terminal even here. I wonder if index terminals has got to be better here. Okay, and then we roll for access main. Yeah, that was the good move. Where's that sentry here? Can I cut through here? It's like, I could come out here, which is 1, 2, actually here. I actually have a gun equipped, I can measure this. Hell yeah, we can do that safely. I forgot we unlocked the ruler functionality by equipping a weapon. Honestly, even though I'd actually use a ruler function if it was in the game, because I count tiles all the freaking time, it was kind of a meme. Like a joke, me talking about it. But after seeing Kizrati actually try to implement it, I want it. It looks super cool. Where are we going, by the way? These terminals? Also following a 2-tile corridor, which can be an indicator of an exit. Oh, command. And we know the surface exit has a terminal too. We can actually kind of suss it out a little bit. But it's hard because it'll have one side of it will be like big and empty, but that's like most of these terminals. Exit is probably on the east. I haven't studied the access map, so I don't know if there's any strong rules of thumb. I just know that 2 exits usually aren't super close, but I feel like I've seen them relatively close. that Watcher on like a really short path? Oh, he's going away. Oh my god. Ah. Dude. That was brutal. Dude, the odds of that are so low. They probably alerted these guys too, which is the worst part. Dude, hunters. What a troll Watcher. Okay, well, neither of these are the surface exit. Damn, look at this access layout. The corner we spawned in is actually... only has 2 ways out. I think we gotta come back down here, which is really sketchy. But there's no way on this side we can really get out. Room to the southeast? What are you looking at? Like here? We can't go anywhere over here. There's hunters chasing us here. These hunters might see us, and we're gonna get seen by these swarmers. I have to go up at this point. I basically have to funnel back through here. East of the terminal? I don't know. Oh, like here? Actually, yeah, this warden's in a weird position. You can kind of get around here. We're gonna get shot at. Just in time to get blocked by this engineer, so we can distract him. Oof, I was about to say we almost took no shots. What was up here? Any sentries? Oh my god. They have range? Alright, that guy. And that guy. I remember now. There were swarmers up here. Hopefully they haven't moved too far. Let's play the long sight range. Okay, I want to stay in the open and use our optical arrays. We can hopefully travel through this room. %90 of the time you get here at -1. What, like in this kind of situation? Okay, we saw hunters here before. That's why we turned around. It's actually not unlikely that that could be like the same hunters we saw up there, but there's also hunters all over the dang place. But we should outrange everything. Oh, to the stream. Okay. That makes sense. Well, that's good timing, actually. It gets super exciting around -1. You can say that for sure. Seal that bad boy up. Shoot, here's command. The emptiest giant room. That is pretty empty, especially for an access giant room. And this isn't promising because I don't see a lot of stuff here. We kind of want to get over here, but there's also like those hunters chasing us, which are going to come through here. I think we just want to try and get through here. I forget. This is the entrance, I think. And this is the... where the behemoths are? I forget exactly what this layout looks like. 40 tile dig to the exit, or west exit. That's actually not terrible. If we had to do a giant dig, as if I had like a backup force lance or something, that wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Because once we get out, we're good. Oh, thanks, Aomika. Hey, I always mix it up. So I was right about this one, but the exit's down here. I was thinking that it was near the central terminal. Okay. It looked weird in my head, but okay, they're down here. Yeah, we just want to go this way. There's a good chance that one of these terminals... Actually, maybe not a good chance is a surface exit. This one probably isn't. I've never seen it like here, going to the left, but that's actually could be here. Did I just pass another stasis canceller? Oh my god, I did. Yo, I literally don't see them. Well, it's too late to go back to that. There's a terminal. I wonder where the watcher is. There's a terminal up here, too. Room looks safe. Branch access points. I gotta run trap locations and then access main, access main, access main. That is good structural scanner value. No? Damn, this is getting sketchy. I think I try to run out here before this guy shows up. Can I do it? He's rolling at what, like 120? That means he got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll say that because I don't know where he's in his turn cycle. We have like 700 turns. Oh, is it 80? He's on regular. Are those it? Oh, you're probably right. Yeah, I don't know why I was thinking that. 12 is their support, I think. That's where I got the number from. Sneak in the cycler room. That was my other thought. And I could actually dig through here and do this juke I was going to try and do with this guy. Because this guy has... How far is he from me? 18. Which means I can... We probably want to try and dig through here. The chance he moves up if I step down here, which gets sketchy too. Ah, there are too many NGs. If I shoot again, well... Sometimes you gotta make tough decisions. I'm a little concerned about this ARC coming into this room, although I think it's very unlikely that he would, the route he's on. I'm gonna chill here for a minute. Oh my god. What if that watcher sees me? Oh, shit. There's potentially an ARC and a bunch of grunts on me now. Dude, look at this angle. So it's probably the patrol. Dude, what? Why are there so many engineers here? Dude, how do I get out of this hellscape? At least... Oh my god. There's another ARC down here. He's 10 tiles away. I think I have to hop past the grunts now that I've already been spotted by them. Dude, being jammed and in sight range of this watcher sucks, though. Okay, the watcher's going up. We do have NG armor. And the cycler we're kind of dancing around. Or do I try to dig out this way to avoid the watcher? I don't remember what's up here. There's a sentry here. Yeah. Missing the cycler. It's not the worst thing. It's kind of bad though, because we should be able to hack the exit, I think. Do I just get spotted? I wonder how long I can dance here. If I dig out here, then the watcher... That's 14 tiles. It'll be 17 from the watcher. No, it'll be 16 from the watcher. No, it might send ARCs. It increases patrol density, so I think the map starts to just fill up with a lot more enemies, which is really bad for us. So, actually, if I get down here, then we might have sensors again. I'm concerned about ARCs out here. But also, I don't want this guy to set off the sentry, so I think I'm going to try and dig out here and eat a few grunt shots. Oh my god, there's even more? Or is that one big patrol? Dude, there's another freaking watcher down there. We just gotta play brick here for a minute and just run. I gotta get out of this situation. There might be more hell waiting for us out here. But we don't really have a choice. Oh, the freaking engineers, I forgot. Just go to C. I don't like that idea. Yeah, kill those engineers. Oh my god, the watcher didn't report anyone. I got jammed. Oh my god. Level access points. Oh, that's far away. Yeah, I didn't think you were serious, Kara. It's not completely out of the question, but command would definitely be a last resort. Okay, how do we want to get down there? I kind of want to follow this trail of terminals, just because we know there's at least like a path there, although you can get really trolly layouts. This looks like a safe connection to at least this terminal. Kind of tempted to go this way, although we know there's ARCs over here. It'd be nice to kind of just go this way. These guys are about to get blocked out by those engineers, which is nice. Am I supposed to drop something so I can carry the Nova Cannon all the time? No, I don't have anything worth dropping. Yeah, the NG army helped us a lot there. Look at these guys getting blocked. Take that, losers. That is quite clutch, actually. So now we're mostly looking for traps. Machine index is pretty clutch, actually. I don't like how empty this part of the map looks. Although the entire section of the map right here looks pretty empty. I think we just keep pushing down. What? What? What is a hunter drone doing all the way down here? The hunters were like all the way up here. Where do you think the hunters are? The hunters have to still be like way behind me, right? I've never seen a drone get that far away. Jeez. So I wonder if this is a room? Or if this is just like a big corridor, because I'd like to dip out here. Same question for this side of the map. It's hard to get a read here. It's a big corridor. Wonder if I can dip out this side. Because the left is off limits. I think that's what we have to do. I assume those hunters have to be far away, and that's not really a threat to us, although it did just add at least one spot. I don't know if the drone alerting the hunter counts as even more spots against us. Whoops. We don't look into those rooms. Go to the long sight line, avoid the operator. Watcher here is bad. Maybe I keep going this way. Shoot. How many tiles is this away? 14 exactly. Damn. That might have been a little sloppy. I'm playing a little reckless, but also there's only so much I can do. I'm supposed to play the long sight line though, so I was probably supposed to move up here, and that actually would have avoided that. So where do you think this watcher is? Right there. The Q thruster. Which would actually let me support this Nova cannon. I gotta come up here to keep an eye out for those hunters. Oh, that guy's following me too. Right, I think we need to... What is your vision? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I can definitely dig through here. Oh! You know what we do? Oh, come on, dude. Like I already spotted us, so that wasn't that bad. I think we just juke this guy. Now that we've already been spotted, we can take advantage of that. Ooh, advanced ECM. We don't really have energy for it, but I have slots for it. That's definitely something we could use. Alright, let me get my bearings again. Oh, we are super close. Okay, the sight lines. Keep long sight lines. This room is safe on sensors. Oh, you're kidding me. How are we gonna get over there? We're so close. Is this where we use force sabotage? How does that work? Is that gonna pull enemies away, potentially? Like, how do you actually use that to your advantage? Like, how do you know which enemy gets, like, or what patrol gets redirected? Should at least detect traps on this thing. Dude, this has direct recall exterms. I'm saving that, actually. See if we can approach it from the bottom. Oh, yikes. Alright, play the sightline. I can actually hack that terminal from the back. And then dig through it. Do I need to? Oh, the patrol's in the room? Epic. 57%? Ooh, I was actually a little concerned that we didn't have botnets. Wow. What a run. That was fun. What did our build look like here? 2 backup powers, a VTOL module, and 2 arrays. We have the stealth kit here. Structural scanner, optical array, sensor array, terrain scanning, cloaking, prop shielding, and a bunch of hacking. ECM suite in the inventory. Like 8 to 10 total spots. So, you know what's crazy? We did factory, 0 spots. Research, we got spotted a bit here, a couple of times. And it probably added up close to like 10 because you have to count like full patrols. We somehow got through quarantine without getting spotted at all. We spawned on the top of this map and had to go all the way to the bottom and it gets spotted once. And then same thing happened on Access actually. We got spotted a handful of individual times. I don't know how many spots it's going to add to the score sheet. It could be up to like 10. So I'm actually really surprised we only got spotted on 2 maps at all. And the cooler thing is they weren't threatening spots. Like, they add to our spot count, but if this was a normal run, we wouldn't even be that concerned about it. Like, we never like were terribly threatened by our build, except by a few traps we hit early on where we almost lost our power. We didn't have a lot of like high integrity arrays. This was pretty effective. We gotta check out this score sheet. I want to see what the spot numbers actually look like. I think stealth is fun like this when you actually have to like with the old 30 range sensors, you didn't have to think that much. You just stayed very far away, you waited. If you had terrain scanning, it was like even easier because you just knew like where you had to go and where enemies could be. You could outrange watchers easily with your sensors, so you can kind of just step outside of their jam range, and if there was no one on your sensors, you could just walk past them. That's probably the biggest effect of this change. If we weren't playing low spot, normally you would just put on transmission jammers and then walk into the watchers and not care. Which is something that's still viable in this run, but we couldn't take advantage of that. You also have Trojan Track, which is really strong if you're playing a build that can hack, and that like completely mitigates watchers. That will get nerfed at some point, but I'm sure it will still be feasible in some way. It was really interesting playing around cloaking devices and optical arrays. All of a sudden, long corridors became like an advantage because you could outrange enemies and see them before they could see you. And it's cool, like, turning that around and being able to use that. That was really clutch when we found that first enhanced optical array. Overall, I thought that was a lot of fun. Wow, 15,000 points. I wonder what, like, the lowest winning scores are. It's kind of impressive, actually. Completely pacifist from materials onward, or starting from factory. Here, let's look up the score sheet. Go to double nerf flight after this. Your second W0 was 14k. Yeah, most flight hack runs probably, if they're W0, probably come in on this, because you're probably not doing any more fighting than we did, which is the main thing that generates score. That makes sense. I could see why it feels bad when a player gets a W0, and they're like, yes, I finally won, and then it clocks in at like 15,000 points. Meanwhile, other players are like losing, but they're playing combat, so they have like 40, 60k and up. Because honestly, playing poorly in a way, if you can't control your alert, which is important, you end up getting a higher score playing a combat build, and you can probably pick up like 20,000 points just like on your high alert spiral like downfall, which is a bit awkward. You got 80k by feeling a plus win. Yeah, that. So you made it to command at least. That definitely makes sense. You could definitely see that. You're gonna get a high score if you make it to A0 at the very least. All right, where's my score sheet here? How many bots did that MTF Stereo run kill? Well, like 130 per floor-ish. Quite a bit. He looped a lot of floors and did branches. Alright, where's my browser? All right. FarCom and win. Okay, winning gives you 3,000 points. Neato. Parts lost, 14. We only lost one part after transitioning in factory. It was that hacking suite to that trap. Heaviest build, 12, 30, 30, 39, 41, 274, 42, 48, 45, 35, 14. Can you guess when I tried on the humpback? Inventory capacity. We didn't use storage at all either. Man, how good would have that 5th inventory slot been? Oh, and I don't know if you guys noticed, but we were Hacker Ninja for most of the end of the game. And we must have became a wizard once we got to access and equip those last two. So Hacker Ninja was the perfect place to describe that, actually. Alright, where are our spots? Time spotted. Wow. Only 4 times on research and then 11 on access. I thought we got spotted more times on research and access. Huh. Wait, so this doesn't count the watchers like alerting that patrol, I don't think. Unless he only tells like the leader and then we dodged him. Because I thought we got spotted a few times in research. And there was like, that's interesting. I wonder how it actually tracks that. We gotta figure that out. We had 5 tracking, but only 4 spotted at one point. So somehow you can alert other bots, but they don't actually spot you. It must be the patrol leader gets the spot or something. wonder who was tracking us in quarantine. Maybe it only counts a specific bot that saw you, but I think Aomika was testing that. And it seemed when bots alert other bots, it counts as spotted. I have to figure that out. But I think that definitely has something to do with it, because we had 5 grunts looking at us. Sentry, Watcher, and 2 progs actually selling that R map. Yeah, I guess so. So this is a little more forgiving than I thought, which is nice. So if you want to do low spot runs, you can like pick the lesser of 2 evils, like running between like 2 things. Oh yeah, I forgot about that exterm. I was actually kind of surprised how we were able to avoid exterms so well in most of these factory floors. Research and access get too long though. We did get early garrisons in the first 3, which helped a lot. I don't remember if I had to recall them. Actually, you can probably find out. I only used recall exterms once, and that was in quarantine. Where are terminal hacks? Only 17 locate traps. Botnet's right behind at 13. Hey, I think this was a really successful low spot run. 4 and 11, so 15 total spots from factory onwards. With low sensors as well. Only 14 range sensors the entire game. I think this game is playable without 30 range sensors. And it's fun. You're not going to get a plus win probably, but I am way more open to 20 range max sensors after trying this. And I think it's more interesting to play this way as well. It'd be interesting to get more stealth challenges in the game, which I know is something that ZXC has been campaigning for a while. But I think this is an interesting start to making that a thing that could be in the game. So, very, very cool. Add in Matt's Flight or Core Hover. Yeah, you can't really do much in Materials. I think Materials Flight is more viable now, but the maps are kind of cramped. There's not a lot of ways around things. I just don't think you're meant to be playing a build like that in Materials. Like, you start out in a position to fight things. What if the Scrapyard gave you a flight stealth kit option? If there was like a sensor array in there, and like maybe 1 hacking suite, and then a few flight or hover units, like really basic ones. That would be interesting. You might be able to survive mats a little bit from the scrapyard with a kit like that. But as of now, you pretty much have to fight to get all that. So at the very least, on -10, you're probably fighting stuff. Well, that was a lot of fun. I'm not going to stream anymore. It's actually a pretty good stopping point.